What's up, MP? Thanks for coming through. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You understand it now.
How you feeling?
Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The New York Knicks come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Raptors. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Thanks for joining us for the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. You take a look at the Raptors, they're down 2-0. But on the bright side, they're back home, a chance to get back in the series.
And you don't make the conference finals unless you're a great team. So I think being at home is important to them. And we're going to see them come out with some fight.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got MP, and it's Sorber in at center, locking down the middle. MP drives in. Flying high, throwing it down.
Clear the way.
Wow, MP, nasty. Here's Bird. To the inside. Here's Chapman, just 4 to shoot. That one falls.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
MP scanning the floor. They set the screen. The three. The Knicks rebound. From deep three-point land. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 5 now.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence. confidence early.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
From deep. They get it back. Here's Sorber. New York working the ball around now. From deep, MP. KNICKS from downtown. Give him 8.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Chapman passes to Haywood. And again, Toronto, no good.
Tried to come right back.
Oh, that's something else,
I mean, just
man.
Beautiful. Yeah, and that's easy work for MP, capitalizing off the break.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's the steal. From the arc. Pass to Winston. Back to MP. From downtown. Fires in the triple.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's Toronto now, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Here's Haywood. Clock at 6. Chapman misses. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The drive by MP. Pass to Sorber. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Raptors making a change here. Walker's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Dadier's checked in. Here's Cotton.
2 minutes left, 8 of the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Chapman. They need this. He buries it from 3. Chapman's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
MP didn't like that they conceded a 3. He was determined to get it right back.
4-3. The rebound by MP. Knicks leading by 11. Winston, the pass to MP. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 18.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Up again. Sorber with the rebound. New York has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first.
That's a case where he's just determined to get to the inside. MP understanding how to get defenders into a compromising situation.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second-chance shots.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Walker, he's checked in for New York. Teague comes in for Winston. And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 22.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Chapman. He's got 5. Takes a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. 25 points in the game.
And they've settled In quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
They set a pick. Pass to Stone. The three. Can't hit that one. And so it's the New York Knicks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 50. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for New York, Walker out there with MP. Then there's Butler, and it's Dajay in at the three, the small forward. Teague finds MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Pass to Chapman. Fires the three. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. MP third.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Here's Chapman. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bird. Shoots from the elbow. And it's New York with a rebound. They have been a steamroller in this postseason. 10 straight wins to start it off. Hard not to be thinking about their chances to make history.
Yeah, I mean, no team's gone through the playoffs with a perfect record. The 76ers got close in 1983 and the Warriors in 2017. So it's fun to talk about, but they've got 6 games to go. And at this stage of the playoffs, every game's a battle. They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Walker against MP. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Pass to Chapman. 6 to shoot. Oh, MP with a block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Knicks making a change here. Winston's checked in. New York leading by 19. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. MP's got 38 points.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Pass to Bird. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And there's the lob. Walker with the steal. MP, the pass to Walker. And here's MP from outside. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. MP's got 41.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Walker sets a screen. Pass to Towns. Here's Haywood. Will it go? The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Puts up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Haywood. No made baskets yet. Bird, that's good.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound, Toronto. There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. Driving in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 47 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Bird. 6 points for him. 4 seconds left. And he hits the jump shot. Bird's got his 3rd bucket of the night. He got it up. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. MP getting it done for the Knicks. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. Back to the game after this break.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them, make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommend. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Glad you could join us.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And it's Haywood in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Out to the right wing. Toronto passing it around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Takes the 3. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Cotton. The foul called on MP. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Chapman. Give him 8. Here's Cotton. 5 to shoot. And it's MP with a rebound.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Bird. Pass to Chapman to end the run. And again, Toronto, no good.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And another one.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters!
No one is stopping that. Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific 3rd period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Chapman. To the left wing. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Sorber's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Bird. Give him 8. And they pick up 2. Bird's got 10.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now here's MP. Beyond the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Out to the wing. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. From outside the arc, sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And again!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. .114 left in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball.
And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. MP, number 1. Walker, he's checked in for Toronto. A big group substitution here for New York. MP outside. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Walker. The 3 ball. The Knicks pull it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. The Raptors making a switch here. So he gets them both. The Raptors have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. 29 seconds left in the third. Out left to the wing. Stone drops in the 3. Stone's got his second basket of the night.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
MP, the pass to Butler. And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
All night. He just won't let up.
Towns taking his time here. Walker, a screen on Teague. Towns for 3. No good there. And so it's the New York Knicks showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love...
Making a switch here. Toronto calls timeout. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. On the court right now for the Knicks. MP is out there with Walker. Then there's Butler, and it's Teague in at the 3. For Toronto, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Here's Bird. They set the pick. Top of the key, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. From deep, MP. Another one falls! Amazing! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Stolen by Teague. Butler finds MP. For 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
To the middle. Here's Bird. Rebounded by Butler. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-4 run.
I'll tell you, take the momentum from the drive as a launching pad. MP, ready to go.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bird. Pass to Chapman. Lets the three fly. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his fourth rebound in this one.
They played well, and let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, a trip to the finals is within their grasp. Just one win away from the sweep.
And they'll be looking to make it 4 straight, no doubt about it. That's how you want to go into the finals. Well rested, playing your best basketball of the season, and riding a ton of momentum.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Teague finds MP. Launches a three. Good. He hits again.
What an incredible scoring performance on the big stage.
Yes, making playoff history here, guys. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And he drops the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Hey, yo, get on MP.
There's the triple. And it's good. He hits another one.
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. And this guy is clutch. And so New York takes this one by a big margin.
Someone might take you?
The Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The New York Knicks have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Raptors. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again. We welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made? Or will we see a team advance to the finals? I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Toronto. So they're down 3-0 in this series, and these home fans hoping they can extend their season.
Yeah, and even if they can win tonight, I don't see a way they come back from 3-0. It's just too big of a hill to climb.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got MP, and it's Winston in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Chapman. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now Haywood following the three-point attempt by MP. Driving inside. Here's Pushka. And the 3 off target. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The shot's good from Banks.
Boy, MP, great feel for the game, and also unselfish.
Pass to Haywood. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The 3 from MP. A three-pointer is right on target.
And how about MP responding in kind to that triple?
First team down.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Chapman. Banks with a rebound.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
A 3 from MP. And another 3 for New York.
This team wants MP to take and make more three-point shots because it really helps their offense flow.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Chapman the pass to Cotton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort.
The Knicks leading by 6. It's good from long range. MP's got 15 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Bird outside. To stop the run, out left of the wing. Jovanovic off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the wing right side. Here's Chapman. Pass to Bird. Goes up to the stripe. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And the basket by MP.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now here's Bird. Just 3 on the clock. Here's Haywood. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great...
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
They've got Bird. Stone out there with Walker. And it's Chapman in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And New York making a change. Banks is checked in. And the Raptors with the ball. 11-point game. Pass to Bird. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bird's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
MP nails the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Up top, Bird. T covering. Fades and shoots. And it's Bird missing. The Knicks leading by 11. Outside Butler. And a wide open look for MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Floats it up for Walker. And stolen by Banks. MP passes to Walker. Back to MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 29.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Adams checked in for the Raptors. Haywood comes in for Walker. And New York making a change here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bird left side. Shoots over Banks. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
MP dishes to Walker. It's tipped. Pass to Chapman. Right wing. Here's Cotton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bird outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Haywood. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 36.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Pass to Haywood. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. These guys have been untouchable in the playoffs. 11 consecutive wins. They have simply been demoralizing round after round. they just continue to storm towards the NBA Finals.
And we've seen some pretty historic playoff runs in the postseason. The Cavs and Warriors both got to double-digit win streaks during the 2017 playoffs. These guys cannot get too comfortable. These closeout situations are the absolute toughest to win. And they've done it twice already, but tonight is going to be arguably the toughest closeout game they've been in.
Pass to Chapman. Bird outside. And here's Haywood. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
And here's MP for three. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 39.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no sign of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And so it's New York having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Toronto Raptors.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got MP, and it's Banks in at the three. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And they get it back. Toronto grabs the miss. Pass to Chapman. Here is Haywood. That's tipped. Picks it out to Banks. Back to MP. Launches a three. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Haywood. Down low. Chapman, that's good. Chapman's got 5 points so far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Up top, Haywood. Pass to Chapman. 6 to shoot. No good on the three.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Toronto, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Right at the free throw line, Banks with the rebound.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
MP. Good.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass to Chapman. And the Raptors miss again.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot to stop the run. Here's Cotton. Pass to Haywood. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Sorber with the rebound. Sorber's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for New York.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Drains the three-pointer.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Haywood. They set the pick. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
That one goes. Count it.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Chapman's shot is off.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Now Haywood. Here's Viana. Traps in the tray. He's got 10.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And so it's the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of team.
And so it's New York with it. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6 on the court for the Knicks. We've got Butler. Walker out there with MP. And it's Teague in at the 2 guard. That free throw good from Hayward.
At the line for your Raptors.
That one misses.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Chapman. Looking to end his cold spell, and that's 2 points on the way.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for New York.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Haywood against T. Fires from deep. And Gaudier pulls it down.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
It's good.
What an impressive performance by MP. He's consistently finding ways to break down this defense.
Pass to Haywood. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Cotton. That shot misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Knicks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And they're going to cruise into the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round pretty often, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy in the conference finals. And thanks to the sweep, they'll get some much-needed and much-deserved rest before playing for the chip.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Drills it from outside.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Cotton kicks to Haywood. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And here's MP for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so the New York Knicks have won the series.
And you can see how much it means to this group. What a tremendous achievement. They survived the East, and now it's on to the finals.
And I'll tell you guys, they're ready to take on the Western Conference champion.
And that's going to be a great series. But first, you should enjoy this night. Celebrate with teammates. You work your entire life just hoping to get to the finals. These guys get to live out their dream.
Congratulations to the Eastern Conference champions. We'll be seeing you at the finals. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Trail Blazers. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Boy, it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate, like it or not.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Forbes in at the 4-man spot. And for the Knicks, they've got MP, and it's Sorber in at the 5. You look at the Trailblazers, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
Henderson with it. Pass to the wall. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. It's a 3-point game. Leonard passes to Forbes. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
From deep, MP drills it from deep. MP's got 9. And Grant, plenty of sustained success for MP. 10 NBA Finals appearances. Seems like he's always in the hunt.
And obviously championships are counted first. But we do have to give him credit for just being in the mix year after year. Plenty of bites at the apple, and he's won his share.
And New York has possession. The Blazers making their last shot from behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Here's the wall. With the drive. Soft touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the basket by MP.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's the wall. 5 points in the game.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Henderson, the pass to Leonard. Here's Thurman. Lets it go from deep. Sorber with the rebound. Here's Banks. And that one no good to start off tonight.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Henderson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. MP, number 1. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. MP's got 21.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to the wall. Ooh, it's stolen away. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. From deep, MP. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Blazers trail by 10. Here's Thurman. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Blair. Here's Topic. There's the three. Knocks down the triple.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Two open that time. They didn't look easy. He's got 27.
Yes, sweet revenge for MP. Responding to their make with a clean three of his own.
Pass to Lawal. 34 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Topic to the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thurman. The Knicks with the rebound. And we knew they'd be the team to beat this year, but they haven't dropped a game yet. And tonight, they're looking to do something only 3 other teams have ever done.
Yeah, they're going for 13 in a row tonight. We saw that from the Warriors and Cavs in 2017, and the Lakers also in 1989. You think about the star power on the floor for those teams. It's not unlike what we've seen from this group. Get your popcorn ready because history is being made in the most exciting way possible.
Portland shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. MP getting it done for New York. Complete domination from distance. 10 three-pointers now. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. First free throw attempt on the night. We've got Walker, and it's MP in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Blazers trail by 16. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Toronto got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Good stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Portland, no good that time either.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 33.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
There's a screen. Pass to Topic. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Topic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Blazers trail by 20. This one for 3. Thurman's shot is off.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 42 in the game.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Offline with a three. The Trailblazers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Henderson for three. Buries it from three. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And credit Henderson's teammate. They got him the ball right on time.
Walker sets a screen, and here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 45 points. Pass to Topic. Here's the wall. He's got 7. Henderson for three. Another three from Portland.
Wow, Henderson looking so confident, shooting the answer three right there.
And here's MP. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. New York out in front, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from 3. They're measuring up the shot. So close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you! Checking out the circumstances. Thanks for tuning in. Now we...
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Thurman in at the small forward position. MP looking around. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
Yeah, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Forbes. Leonard with a screen on MP. Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
MP left side. Here's Sorber. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
Henderson outside. Pass to Thurman. Fires for three. Forbes can't get it to go. And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. New York working the ball around now. Let's go with a three. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's the three. Hits yet again. Wow! points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Thurman. Here's Forbes. Can they get it? Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Henderson hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Henderson's got 12 points.
Well, Henderson is a flashy player. He doesn't mind taking risks and trying to get creative.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Pass to the wall. Back to Henderson. Here's Forbes. Right at the free throw line. A rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's Torber. And he jams it home with authority.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Forbes. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
No problems knocking that one down. He's got 13.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Nice work by MP there at the arc, putting a lot of focus behind his shot.
40 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Lawal with the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Drains the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Henderson, the pass to Leonard. Here's Lawal. He's got 11. Lets the three fly. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's New York. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. MP is out there with Jarris Walker. And it's Winston in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Garnett passes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Henderson outside. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
MP shot is good.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Pass to Garnett. Outside, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's MP. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Green, the pass to Henderson. From outside the arc. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
Green against MP. Pass to Teague. Back to MP. And again for 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jacks up a 3. Oh, connects again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Pass to Blair. To the left side wing. Here's Thurman. Over MP. Thurman's shot is off.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Here's Green. Count that one. Green's gotten his first basket of the night.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3.
And he's notched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. It's stolen away.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're off to a strong start, and again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Now here's Green. Pass to Blair. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Henderson for 3. Ooh, Teague with the defensive effort. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And you talk about competing against yourself. He is the definition. No accomplishment is too great. Never resting on his laurels, he has once again delivered an absolute gem of a three-point clinic, breaking his own record for 2nd most all-time. And now he holds 2 of the top 3 spots in postseason single-game history.
It's a night like tonight that
action on the floor that has fallen after 3 seconds, too. That's not what we need. Then no.
This is the end.
The NBA playoffs continue. You look at Portland. So we know game one didn't go their way, but they've shown resilience on their journey to the final.
A 7-game series is a chess match of adjustments. They're down now, but they'll be a completely different team tonight. Only question is, will it be enough to stave off an 0-2 start?
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Forbes in at the power forward. MP outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And a wide-open look for MP. And again, New York with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. He had a nice open look right there. MP's got 12 in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's MP. He's got 12. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Forbes from the arc. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been free? The defense is just giving up a lot.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
So for the Trailblazers, Blair's checked in, and Topic is subbed in for Scoot Henderson. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Luol misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
From past the arc, MP again from deep. MP's got 27 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Into the lane. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so, MP will bring it up for New York. And this group executing a postseason story that's truly remarkable. 13 wins in a row. They've swept 3 teams and now have a 1-game advantage in the NBA Finals.
And they clearly have the momentum, right? And this is where you want to peak. When you go this long without losing, that builds even more confidence. And I'll tell you what, this game tonight is a critical one. If they win again and go up 2-0, they just might be paving their way to that Larry O'Brien trophy.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the floor, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Now, here's Blair. Pass to Luol. 6 on the shot clock. A fader. And it's good. 2 points. Luol's got 5 points so far.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shots that's available.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. For New York, MP's checked in for Williams, and it's Hammonds in for T. They've got MP. He's out there with Jarris Walker, and it's Hammonds in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Topic. Still scoreless. Here's Henderson. Walker with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Stolen by Henderson. Pass to Blair. Here's Thurman. Out to Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. The 3 from MP. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 38 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Shoots the 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Anderson looking it over. Here's Topic. Portland no good that time either. For New York, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. MP outside. And again, it's a New York 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. But D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Blair, and the dunk by Blair.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Topic. Portland moving the ball around. Now here's Henderson. Off target with his 3.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
The three from MP. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Topic. Here is Forbes. 8 points for him. Thurman's shot is off. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. Fires the three. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Topic. Nothing on the board. Pass to Blair. Here's Topic. And he can't stop the run as he misses. So it's New York sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble, please. You were so close. One more time. A big round of applause.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They say live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
checking out the circumstances. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin,
and glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Forbes in at the power forward position. For three, Knicks with the rebound. Banks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP deciding where to go with it. Sinks the triple. MP's got 56 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Wall misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's the pick. The three from MP. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Snatched away. Banks kicks to MP. Beyond the arc. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Screen by Leonard. They need this. Here's Forbes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
MP outside. And again, New York with the triple.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Henderson outside. Pass to Leonard. Here is Luol. He has 5. 5 to shoot. That ball. Nice speed that time from Leonard. Luol's got 7 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
So both teams changing it up here. And Teague's got the ball here for the Knicks. And here's MP for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. I mean, he is on one.
Here is Luol. 10 points for him. Portland again missing.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes are gone.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Thurman. To the right side. Clock at 6. Here's Luol. Portland again missing. Here's New York. They're on an 18-7 run. MP outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Pass to Topic. With the shot. It's rebounded by New York.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
MP, no good. Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's Leonard missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. MP outside. Cans it from downtown. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning for playing.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. MV out there with Jarris Walker. Then it's Butler. And it's Winston in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. MP, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
MP outside. For the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Green kicks to Anderson. Frazier with a screen on Butler. Anderson, no one around him. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Portland substitution, Leonard Tomic.
Here's Topic. Got a piece of it. On the wing. Pass to Henderson. Here's Topic. That 3 off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And here's MP for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Leonard, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Leonard's got his first bucket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
He got it again. Sensational.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Pass to Thurman. Here's Topic. Offline with his 3. MP outside. From the arc. Good. Another from 3.
Unbelievable shooting. And he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch. Putting on a show on the big stage. Knicks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth. Going 6 for 7.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside, Green. screen by Leonard. Green kicks to Leonard. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And that'll effectively take...
And again for 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. And Green gets it to go.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green has an answer. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
And here's MP for good. Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And here's MP for connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Here's Thurman trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's the Knicks with the ball. MP outside. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Thurman, so no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2.
You take a look at New York. They took care of business at home.
Here we go.
Now they look to steal one or both on the road.
And it won't be easy, BA, because they know their opponent is desperate and can't afford to lose on their home floor. This game is gonna be good.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got MP, and it's Banks in at the 3 slot.
Well, the three-point opportunity is right on time by MP.
Here's Thurman. Pass to Leonard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
From deep, MP. And the Knicks, another 3.
MP poised to attack, so as soon as he catches, he is shot ready.
Inside. Now here's Henderson, guarding closely, uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Henderson. Leonard outside. Back to Henderson. Into the lane. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Henderson. Pass to Thurman. Here's the wall. Portland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Henderson's got 6.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
From deep, MP again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
A nice shot by Forbes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
First, approaching 3 minutes played. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Dottier's checked in. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. MP, number 1. Blazers trail by 13. Here's Thurman. Pass to Lawal. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
MP outside. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Lawal. 3-pointer. On target from range. Lawal's got 5.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
MP, that was good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now Leonard. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Blair, that's good.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Pass to MP. From deep 3-point land. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's the wall. 5 points in the game. Two-handed power slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. MP scanning the floor. Launches a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's New York with an impressive... And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Jarris Walker. MP is out there with Butler, and it's Daje in at the small forward position.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And So it's Butler who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And their historic playoff run could continue here tonight. 14 wins so far. Can they make it 15 and stay undefeated in the postseason?
I gotta say, I think they can. The way they've been sweeping teams out of their way, they're more like janitors than basketball stars. Just an incredible run so far, and it's hard to imagine it coming to an end now.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
For your Blazers dancer.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Henderson. Here's Forbes, covered by MP. Here's Topic for three. No luck on that one. Now here's Butler, still without a bucket. MP inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Blazers trail by 19. Henderson, the pass to Green. Green with a screen on Butler. Pass to Forbes. Back to Henderson. 5 on the clock. Over Butler. Henderson misses. Knicks leading by 19. MP outside. Here's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Henderson against Butler. Henderson, right side. New York making a switch here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
New York on D. Forbes, the pass to Garnett, looking to end the run. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
From deep, MP. He drops it from range. MP's got 47 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Garnett. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
MP outside. Fires the three. Another one goes. Incredible.
3 points.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Garnett. To the paint. It's stolen. And he lobs it up. It's picked off. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside for Henderson. Portland moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's the wall. And a miss there on the triple. Here's New York. They're on a 17-6 run. From deep, MP. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this one. There's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Forbes. Sinks the tray. Forbes has got 7 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
MP outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Lawal. He has 7. Outside for Henderson. The 3 ball. The shot comes out. MP getting it done for the Knicks. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason.
They're clicking offensively, making the right decisions, and of course, making shots.
And they say it's a make-or-miss league.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Fellas, and that's a wrap on halftime.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Lawal in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Gets the 3 to fall.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Forbes. Oh! And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's MP. Good! That's another bucket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Pass to Forbes. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
MP outside. And it's all from three-point range. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Forbes can't get it to go.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Down low. Here's Sorber. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Henderson outside. And he drives in. Pass to Forbes. Here's Thurman. Henderson outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Henderson's got 9 points.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Forbes. Back to Henderson. Here's Thurman. There's the triple. And Henderson is good for 3. Henderson's got 6 in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
KNICKS from downtown.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
1:56 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Forbes. Back to Henderson. Portland moving it around. Here's Lawal. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
1:24 left in the third. Pass to Lawal. Here's Forbes. This one for 3. Sorber with the rebound. MP with it. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. From downtown, he got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Pass to Leonard. Inside, it's tipped. MP up top. Here's Winston. Back to MP. Takes the three. Good! Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Henderson for three. Again, the miss by Portland.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And it's good! He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Lawal. Leonard up top to halt the run. That shot, no good. And so it's New York, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well,
he's checked in for New York. Timeout called, the Blazers.
Give yourself a round of applause.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. So on the floor for the Knicks. Walker out there with MP. Then there's Butler, and it's Dodje in at the 3, the small forward. Butler against Henderson to the inside. Forbes, the pass to Henderson. Again, the miss by Portland. The Knicks have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. MP.
Yet another bucket. Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Forbes, the pass to Leonard. Shot blocked. MP outside. From the arc. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
A nice shot by Forbes.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And with Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series about wrapped up, you have to applaud the remarkable effort we saw on the floor tonight. A well-deserved win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this win will put them on the cusp of a championship. Just one more victory needed to raise the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
And I don't think anything will stand in the way of that happening. They have been so determined and so focused throughout this postseason. They're on a mission, and there's no way they're backing down now.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Out to the right wing. From deep. And it's Lawal with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Leonard with a screen on T to the paint. And the dunk by Leonard.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Shot clock at 6. Henderson, the pass to Thurman. Takes a 3. The shot, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it with...
I liked one photo.
Every photo. Look, I'm not mad.
Cooking show.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The New York Knicks have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Portland Trailblazers? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll take a look at New York. Now that they're up 3-0 in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
So the New York starting 5. They've got MP, and it's Winston in at the 2. Back to Henderson, takes the 3, and it's MP with the rebound. And here are the Knicks, and a phenomenal postseason journey for them, culminating here tonight with a chance to go to 16-0 in the playoffs and to win an NBA championship. Never been done before.
Yeah, wouldn't that be incredible? I mean, Kevin, the 16-1 marks of the Kobe and Shaq 2001 Laker team, and then the Warriors in 17 are the only teams to lose just once. No one has ever gone 16-0. If these guys win tonight, they'll be making history on multiple levels.
New York moving it around. A 3. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Sorber with the bucket.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And that one's good by Henderson.
And that's the first bucket of the night. Maybe that will get him going.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to MP. From downtown, it's hauled in by Frazier. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Winston. A 3 from MP. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Forbes. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And MP outside. Here's the three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Great, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm.
58 seconds left to play in the first. And here's MP for three. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Blair, and the dunk by Blair.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
He was all alone on that one. MP's got 18 points in the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws here tonight. First one falls for him. And the Knicks making a change here. Butler's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A three from MP. And again, New York with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Outside, Green. One second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the New York Knicks. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
They've got Topic, and it's Blair in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. In a deep three from MP. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Topic. Here is Forbes. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Forbes has got his second basket of the night. The 19-foot shot. And MP with the basket on the assist by Walker.
Such a difficult little in-between shot that MP had no problem with.
To the inside. Here's Blair. It's rebounded by T.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. MP is number 1. On defense, the Knicks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Henderson with it. Picked up by Teague. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Pass to Leonard. Here is Forbes, guarded by Walker. Back to Forbes. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Forbes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
The three from MP. Good on the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Henderson. Shoots. Nice jump shot. Good. Henderson's got his second. Best.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Walker with his screen for MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Blair. Here is Luol.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Garnett the pass to Thurman. Henderson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Henderson's got 7.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
There's a good screen. And here's MP for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
The tray connects from three-point range. MP's got 40 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Henderson looking it over. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pass to Thurman. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got 46 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's the New York Knicks having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the New York Knicks.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're...
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, fellas, this is where they want to be. Up in the finals and up big at the half.
You know what, Ernie? You can tell. They can smell that Larry O'Brien trophy. Now, it's all about finishing.
Yeah, I've been in their position a few times. They're tired, but also focused. Locked in on that final push to get that ring.
And if this first half is any indication, they're pushing strong to that finish line. And by the way, Kenny, what does the Larry... Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got MP, and it's Banks in at the 3, the small forward.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Henderson dishes to Luol. For 3, Forbes hits it from three-point range. Forbes has got the first point of the second half up on the board for the Trailblazers. Forbes has gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. There's the pick, the 3 from MP, and the 3 ball is good. MP's got 49 points in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
And here's MP for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A 3 ball. It's rebounded by New York. Takes a 3. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here's Forbes from the arc. Sorber with the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
MP, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Henderson kicks to the wall. Pass to Frazier. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Frazier's got his first 2 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They set the screen. Another bucket. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here is Forbes. Here is Luol. Fades back. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Luol's got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Luol. There's the triple. The Knicks pull it in. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Here is Luol. He has 6. A floater. Rock up 2 there. He's got 8.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for New York.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Fires for three. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here is Luol. 11 points in the game. Puts up a deep three. That shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And so it's MP making things happen for the new. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys.
Checked in for New York. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Frazier in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Luol misses.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Henderson outside. Knocks it loose. Thurman passes to the wall. Shot clock at 6. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Knicks. Frazier with a screen on Teague. Here's Luol. Rejected by Walker, and they'll keep possession. MP outside. Pulls it from the elbow. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Back to Henderson. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Forbes. 3-pointer. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Knicks.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation up here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
But what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here is Luol. Sinks that one from the post.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's the screen. And here's MP for 3. And they've done it. The New York Knicks have won the NBA championship.
Safe journey home, everyone. We've had a
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the off-season work? New year, new social video theme. What's it gonna be this time?
I don't know. Give me a sec.
You good to go? We can shoot later if you need time.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah. I got it now. You're gonna love this one. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, here with a big announcement about my social channels. Xander's gonna love this one. For the first half of the NBA season, we're taking you with us behind the scenes on the road to us winning the NBA Cup.
When? Is that a guarantee out here?
Ooh, there's no guarantees in this life, Xander, but we want to take home that trophy, and we want to share our journey with you.
Talk to the people about the NBA Cup. What does it mean to you?
Well, for me, it's a chance to sharpen up early in the season and play for something meaningful. You know, you need playoff intensity to take home the cup, and anytime you can get those reps in, it's huge.
What do you think of the courts?
Oh, love them. I mean, they're loud, bold, just like yours truly.
What do you think of the final 2 games happening in Vegas?
Again, love it. I mean, bright lights, big city, feels like my type of event.
Sounds like it's gonna be some fire content.
Yeah, boy. The fans are gonna love it. Just keep checking the channels throughout the season, and remember, subscribe so you get notification when new videos drop. They're not gonna wanna miss it.